Yeah, we'll bring out the iPad. Charlie, why are you here today then?
My name's Charlie Beach. I'm here to show solidarity with all the human beings around the world that are victims of a system that keeps the 1% very rich and is expanding the gap between the rich and the poor. It's not like society is getting more equal, society is getting more unequal. And I'm here because I can't afford to buy a house, I can't afford a mortgage, I can hardly afford my weekly shop at Tesco's. I'm here because someone needs to give a message to first of all, the government and the people that run the government. Because if anyone actually thinks politicians run the country, they need to think again. It's power and money that backs the politicians that runs this country. Which is why it's not the White House getting occupied, it's Wall Street. Which is why it's not Downing Street getting occupied, it's the London Stock Exchange. Because it's power and money. It's not even a conspiracy. The very system of power and money creates monsters. Because we're taught from an early age to be greedy, to not care for our fellow man. We're taught in our culture to put old people in old people's homes. We treat people like shit because it's profit before people. And it's time now, 2011 is the year of the people's uprising. We had Egypt, Tunisia, Syria, people are fighting back. Even in Iran, there's people trying to fight the state in Iran. So it's time for the West to actually get off their sofas, get away from X Factor and EastEnders, and start being a fucking human being. Wow. And it starts today.
Powerful words. On Facebook, there's about 13,000 likes. I think quite a few people said that we'll be attending. How many do you reckon here today?
I'd say 2,000.
2,000.
I'd say that.
Do you think that's a good number, considering how many people said that we'll attend?
Because you know, in New York, Occupy Wall Street started with 200.
Right.
So 2,000 is a great turnout.
Yeah. And what do you think the plans are after this? We've got two groups now split up.
There's loads of groups.
There are loads of groups.
I think we just need to stay calm and wait for the police to restore their own sanity and let us walk around as free human beings. That's all we can do. But we should do what we're doing right now. Do interviews, get our word out, speak to as many people as you can, get the consensus. Because when people log on to the internet, they don't necessarily want to see a well-produced film with like cool shots of shoes. They want to see what their fellow man thinks. So please interview everyone, speak to as many people as you can, and spread the propaganda of freedom.
Something like that.
Cheers.